Rahim, the Educators Baradari Campus Gujarat, 7th class, subject English, unit number 2, the Brook. First of all, we will start World Bank. Haunts, places frequented by. Coot, a black water bird with a white forehead and beak. Hern, a water bird with long neck and legs. Sally, to set out briskly. Briskly mean alert, fast. Beaker, to move quickly with a sound. Ridges, high pointed areas near the top of a line of mountain. Thops, Old English, village. Sharps travels, loud and high musical notes. A dying, moving in a circular motion. Fret, wear away, fallow, uncultivated land. Ferry for rent, a high point of land projecting into the water. Wind, to take a frequently bending course. Trout, grayling, these are the freshwater fishes. Hazel, a small tree that produces small nuts. Forget-me-nots, wild plants with light blue flowers. Skimming, moving quickly over a surface. Bramble, shrubby with thorns. Thorns mean spikes. Linger, loiter, stay behind. Shingly bars, riverbank covered with small stone. Grasses, this is a type of plant, small water plants eaten in salads. After reading the World Bank, now we will start the reading of chapter 2.
Before getting into the poem, let's know who is Alfred Lord Tennyson. He was the poet laureate of Great Britain and Ireland during much of Queen Victoria's reign and remains one of the most popular British poets. Tennyson also known for short lyrics such as Break, Break, Break and The Charge of the Light Brigade. Much of his poetry was based on classical mythological themes. Now, I will give you a brief introduction for the poem Song of the Brook. In Song of the Brook, the poet describes a brook's journey from the mountains to when it finally joins a river. Tennyson makes the brook seem almost alive. He also compares the journey of the brook to the life of a human being. Like human life, the journey of the brook is full of ups and downs, misery and happiness. Here, the brook itself tells the story of its life. Let's hear that story. I come from haunts of coot and hern. I make a sudden sally, and spark loud among the fern to bicker down a valley. Here, the brook says that it starts from a place which is often visited by water birds like coots and herons. There it suddenly bursts out of the earth and starts its journey. And when the brook flows to the flowerless plants or ferns, the sunlight makes the brook's water shine. And the brook continues its journey and flows down a valley, making a lot of noise. And actually, the whole nature of the brook resembles the nature of a child. By 30 hills I hurry down or slip between the ridges. By 20 tops, a little town and half a hundred bridges. Here, the brook says that it hurries down through 30 hills and it quickly slips between the mountain ranges. And it passes through 20 small villages, a small town, and 50 bridges. Till last by Philip's farm I flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Here the brook says that till last or at the end it flows near Philip's farm, after which it joins a big river which is full of water. And the line, men may come and men may go, but I go on forever, means that men, that means human beings, may take birth or die and they depart from this world. But the brook will flow forever. That means it is immortal. I chatter over stony ways in little sharps and trebles. I babble into eddying bays. I babble on the pebbles. When the brook flows, it makes different kinds of noises and sounds at different places. While flowing on the stony paths, it creates a chattering sound and it makes bubbles when it flows in the spiral movement. When it moves on the pebbles, it creates a sound as if it is talking happily to itself. With many a curve my banks I fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set, with willow weed and mallow. The brook says that when it flows, it takes many turns. Hence, in anger, the brook makes rough and unpleasant sounds on its banks. And it flows through many fields, uncultivated lands, and a foreland. The poet describes the foreland as a fairy land with beautiful flowers and plants like willow weed and mallow.
Your diary is learn reading of page number 24. Also make title